That was odd. Bow, bow, bow. Chicka wow, wow. Chicka wow, wow.
Oh, we're live. You need to tell me
Did
these
you?
things.
Wait,
What
was your
if I'm...
camera on?
Yes.
Oh, it's not. You're not on the screen yet, yo.
Oh, I'm not?
Nah,
Why?
cause I was getting ready to
Oh, because I just got an email that said we went live.
Oh, okay. Let's see how this works. Excuse me. How do I make this bigger?
That's what she said.
I know. Can you watch? I'm just curious to see how this works.
Can I watch what?
Um,
Twitch?
yeah.
Hold
Boo doo bang. Can you hear?
Well, I'm hearing through your headphones.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on.
true.
Hold on.
Okay. What happened?
No.
Hold on.
I'm not hearing anything. Wait, wait. Oh, oh. Wait, wait. Oh, oh.
Oh yeah, you turn that so it won't.
So, yeah, I hear it.
Okay, did I fuck up? I messed up something. Okay. What the heck, man? It is making me sad.
What's making you sad?
Let's try this again. Come on now. Okay, here we go.
I guess I'll go to the restroom and put them on. It's very pretty. Alright, guys.
Let's see. This girl talk. You know what? I am going to add a song. Can I add a song? I can. Huh? Click here. I'm going to add. Let's add pretty lights. Boom. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do that. He does have a lot of songs. Try and get a quick game in. Doop doop boop boop. Wish I could see the chat room. I can't right now. Come on, 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 come on. Oh snap! All right, let's try one real quick. What's the name of the song? Who Loves Me? Who Loves Me is the song we do, right?
Yes.
You know what? I am going to do Who Loves Me for
That's
Symphony.
the game?
This is Symphony. No, I'm doing Pretty Lights. Can you see the chat room? I don't even know if everybody's there. I can't see the chat room.
OMF is.
What's up, OML?
He said, what in the world are we watching?
Me getting ready to play Symphony. This is one of my favorite games.
Are you recording this?
Well, I mean, it does a local record.
Nintendo's in here too.
What's up? I'm gonna play a quick game before the show.
Okay.
Oh, let's do hope they don't have the demon come out.
Yeah, 'cause it's no fun. It's just...
So basically, this game is based off of the music that I have on in my library.
Yeah, like the monsters, like the enemies come in through the, like at the beat. It's pretty funny.
So you notice the ones coming in the side is coming in on beat. And so you collect these music notes to repair your ship. No demon, no demon, no demon, no demon, no demon, no demon. Oh!
Nice.
See how my ship is, I had to pick up these notes to repair my ship. So if you never heard the whole song, or
How long is this song?
I don't even know what. I don't know.
Might be like 7 or 10 minutes.
I should have checked. I don't think it's that long though.
I'll check.
It's Who Loves Me. Take that. Whoop 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 whoop.
Have you done anyone's a slow song?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't done
I thought you would have at least tried one. Oh, and that's the Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven. I don't know if it's that that particular Stairway to Heaven. I think there's several songs called Stairway to Heaven.
I didn't play it on the hard one either.
Oh yeah.
Because the reason I did was because I've beat this stage before and already beat the demon.
Yeah.
So if I did the hard one, the demon would have came out.
Yeah.
I would have got home.
Oh, the Led Zeppelin one. Okay. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
I like how they said, hey,
He's having you hear it, you heard it. Scott was like 17 change. Die.
Oh, I was talking about the OJ on that. That's Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, I forgot the OJ did do a.
Yeah, the OJ did do a Stairway to Heaven.
Yep, they did.
That's here's the Led Zeppelin one. Let's see if I like it. I don't think I've. See, I know I've probably heard a Led Zeppelin song, but I can't name you a single one. I'm sure it's almost finished.
Yeah, it's almost done. I'm about to die.
Oh, I want to copy for everybody else. It's me.
Well, there's a lot going on in the screen.
Yeah, I think I'm musically diverse, but I'm not really. Do your top eyelashes or bottom eyelashes ever get stuck together?
Mine, yeah.
It's happening with my left one. It's driving me crazy. I guess
that happened all the time in Nebraska. So
I have mascara, so it keeps.
Oh, unlock the shotgun.
How long have you been in your queue? The queue, Brandon. He says the LFR queue's stuck. And he's crying.
Aw. Well, I've heard that people that listen to the show that are waiting for the queue usually gets in.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. All right. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
That
was interesting.
I'm debating on leaving that part in the show or not, because I could restart.
Estimated time is 38 minutes.
I was in the queue as DPS, and it went from it started at 32, and it went up to 47, 48, and I was like, you know what? Forget this. Forget it. All right. Drop a couple of quick notes. You know what? I'm gonna keep that one up because that was funny, and I wanted to share that when I did.
It's sagging.
What's sagging?
No.
I know. I said I was going to do that.
No, don't. It's fine.
So Vine. Oh, we got a lot of tech today.
I know. We don't talk, and we don't have to talk about everything, by the way.
Oh, because I'm talking about the Blackberry 10.
Because there's a lot on there.
And I'm gonna let you.
See. I don't want to hear that we're getting the band back together because that's playing with my emotions. Because that's the one thing I want most from WoW. So I need to think that it's not gonna happen. So then if it does happen, I'll be like, oh yeah. And then if it doesn't happen, I'll be like, see, I knew it. I knew the band wouldn't get back together.
I feel you, babe.
There are some key people that I will miss, though. Like Lush. Lush ain't playing.
Yep. All right, give me one quick second. You nervous?
No, I'm not.
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous? Why would you be nervous?
So
get that. Then get Twitch out here. We aren't raiding with Brewdog anymore because the times weren't working out for us because they raid a little later. And with us winding down after we raid and everything, we weren't getting to bed till like 12:30, and that was it was bad for us. So But they were doing really, really well when we left. So
Huh. All right. Okay. Cool. I got my person. Uh, I got my person in my
mm.
pocket. In my pocket.
no, yeah, that's a little better. It's because the light from the screen is showing my face.
Oh, you look pale.
Nope, that's better.
All right.
I look like
Are y'all ready to start the
ghoulish.
show? I'm ready to start the show. Uh, chicka chicka. I probably should turn Twitter off. All right.
Y'all better be ready. Y'all ready for this? Oh, I should retweet what you said.
Oh, phone.
You should turn everything off.
Yep. Phone off. Phone off. iPad on. And Windows Phone. How do I turn you down?
According to Karen, you all are getting a giant schnauzer.
Oh, I don't have to do that. I just touch that.
No, they aren't getting a giant schnauzer.
Okay, there we go.
I'm sure she wouldn't mind one.
And I am closing Twitter. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, J. Oh, podcast of the week. It's like Citadel Cafe.
Oh yeah.
All right. Where's my Audacity? Oh, I guess I need that. I would need that. All right. Oh, before I do this, file, save, podcast settings, Valentine final. Boom. Boom. Just like that. All right. You ready, babe?
Mm-hmm. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast with your fantasizing couple, Jay and Renee Valentine.
Today is Monday, February 4th, 2013.
And this is episode 93.
Woo! 7 more episodes. It'll be 100.
I know. That's going to be awesome.
We're chugging along.
Just chugga choo choo. I choo choo choose you.
Pikachu.
Yep. So before we get started, I want to say hello to the chat room. What is
Chat
going
room.
on, chat room? Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Just want to say hi to you all. We have OMF, Hando, regulars out here, and we have a couple more people out there watching that I don't know who you are, but welcome. We're glad you're here with us to share a little time with us. When I was thinking of the title of Fantasizing,
Right. That
Right.
sounds a little
Yeah.
not safe for work.
Well, not yeah, but I'm fantasizing. We're going to talk about this in media, but it's about Final Fantasy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm really excited about some news that we learned this past week around Final Fantasy because we ignored a bunch of emails.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
Well, we'll talk more about that
but we'll
later.
talk more about that. And it's funny also. I looked up fantasizing to make sure I spelled it right,
Mhm.
and the second Google, because I just type it in Google because it just
Right.
gives me
Right.
the quickest. So the second post after the definition of fantasizing was top 10 female sex fantasies
What?
at
Are
askmen.com.
you gonna read those off?
Let's see. You want me to?
Just don't read the ones that are raunchy,
Okay, let's see
because
here.
young ears might hear this.
Start with number 10. Um, domi- domination. Really?
Really? Oh
That's number
no.
10.
Really? Oh. Hmm.
What? Oh, that's where she dominates the man.
Right. 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 Right.
Then there's number 9, domination, where
The man.
the man dominates her.
Okay.
Number 8, teacher student. Really?
I guess. Which one though?
You'll be thrilled to know that Britney Spears' fantasy isn't just for men. Women love the idea of dressing up like a schoolgirl.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Gross.
No, I do not.
I haven't. Not one of these is
Okay.
going along with mine. So yeah.
Then there's having relations with a stranger.
No. That's really dangerous.
Number 6, more than one partner with the other person being a woman.
No, it's okay. With the other person being a woman, I like
Yep.
how they
Yeah.
made that
Well, no.
distinction.
Well, I'm trying to
Right. I know
say it
what you-
right, and then
yes.
and then having another partner where it's a man. That's
Right.
number 5.
Right.
Number 4
None of
is
those, yeah.
voyeurism.
No, none of those. Not
Number
that.
3,
Can't say that. Okay, well, skip that
I'm
one.
gonna skip that one.
Okay.
Number 2, exhibitionist.
No.
Exhibitionism.
Dan, they like to be out in public and
Yeah,
and take a chance of somebody
I guess.
catching them.
Right.
This is horrible.
And then number 1 is private dancer.
Oh, all of those are just the
Lame.
worst.
And when is this from?
Yeah, what year is this? Is this from 1998?
No.
It sounds like a 90s list.
Nah, this is recent. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. No, okay. May of 2012. So that's when you got the
Horrible.
whole.
It's horrible.
That's probably when you got the whole was it Shades of Grey?
No.
Wasn't
Was
there,
it?
Wasn't there like a
That was the summer, I think it was.
that was May?
May is not the summer. May is spring.
Well, I mean it's close enough.
It is close. You are correct.
Yeah, and but anyway, those were horrible.
Yep.
And I wish I had read them before because they were awful.
They were bad.
You're right, OMF. That list was pretty awful. But let's go ahead and get right into it after that list of weekend wrap. Not the weekend wrap up, but that horrible list. Oh, dog! I didn't turn the music up.
The weekend wrap up.
You're off your game today.
I am, man. That horrible list. Man, you're really quiet. Is Renee quiet to anyone else?
Do I sound quiet? Nice and quiet?
Okay.
No? Okay.
Nice and docile. I don't want to be over.
Docile.
I don't want to over dominate.
Yeah.
I don't want to be number 9 on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
not trying to dominate
Number
you on the
9.
podcast. Number 9. All right. So this weekend Renee had her chance to participate in what I'm going to call Black Friday. I love it. I roll. Black Friday in February. So you want to explain to folks what we did Saturday morning?
Well, I got an email from this consignment store in Louisville called Clothes Mentor. It's a really cool consignment store. They have awesome clothes there. It feels weird calling it a consignment store because I think of that as like old lady clothes whenever I see
Right.
consignment store. But anyway,
Right.
So they said they were having a grab bag sale. And I was like, what is this?
Oh, grab
And
bags.
so I read, and they said everything you can fit into one of their plastic bags is $20.
Right.
And it goes to charity. So I was like, I want to go because I needed new pants because I didn't have any pants, and I always need more long sleeve shirts. So
Mm-hmm.
we got there. So it opens at 10. We got there about 9:40, 9:45.
Right.
And there was already a line outside the
Yep.
door.
There was a line.
There's a line of like maybe 10 to 12 people. So we got in line, and then more people lined up behind us. And then they're about to open, the people that worked there, they came out and they stated the rules, like they were yelling the rules and
Here are the
giving out
rules.
bags. I was like, oh, this is serious
And they
business.
said we have bigger bags this year.
Really?
I mean, yeah,
I
you didn't
I
catch
hear
that part? Yeah.
No.
She's like, the bags are bigger this time.
They must have
And
been tiny.
Yeah.
Bitty. So what they did, since it was for charity, they had to have those clothes separate. So it was like a little separate area. It was a tiny area. So once they opened the door, everybody went. Oh my gosh, it was so claustrophobic. It was
Right.
like they didn't have clear paths to get out. So one of the racks was like towards the wall, and there was just no space for one person to walk towards the left.
right.
But there was nowhere to get out, so to get back out, you had to squeeze past people. Oh God, it was horrible. And oh my gosh, women are crazy when it comes to shopping sometimes.
Right, right. And it was funny because when we got there, there was one guy in line,
Mm-hmm.
and it was kind of like, "Hey, what's up, man?" See, the thing is that I'm different than most men. I enjoy going with you to find clothes.
Right, because you're awesome.
I mean, because I mean, it's just time I get to spend with you.
And it's amazing because I have a built-in someone to tell me if it looks good or not, which
And
is great.
That, and then also, I get to go in the dressing room when you're changing clothes.
And you get to watch me naked.
I get to watch you naked, and
I like we can't already, do that outside of the dressing room. But anyway, so Jay had a game plan.
right, right,
Game plan.
right.
He said, you go do the shirts, I'll take care of the pants. So
Right.
door open, Jay went and he stood in front of the size 10 boxes so
Yep.
no one else could get there. And I dove into the shirts, and about less than 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, I was done. I couldn't do it anymore. Oh God, it was so claustrophobic.
Right.
It's horrible. So Jay managed to stuff 4 pairs of jeans.
No, I stuffed in.
It was 4 pairs of jeans,
Oh, was
right?
it 4? Oh, okay, yeah.
Four pairs of jeans, like 5 or 6 shirts into
Mhm.
one little plastic bag.
Yep. So I was folding. I mean, I had to put my Boy Scout skills to use. I mean, folding those, line them all up and rolling them real tight. It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and then I looked over and I saw the other guy that was in line. He had a big old pack of thick rubber bands.
Yes, he did.
It's like some people are freaking like experts at
Yep.
the grab bag. So
it was crazy.
So I got all that for $20, which is amazing. And then I went back and got some more pants. So
Pants. She got some more pants.
and then Jay got some pants.
Yep. And then after that, we went to we stopped by Casual Mail just to see if they had anything on clearance because, I can if it was cheap enough, I would still buy it. And I like getting some of my shirts there still because they're a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a 3X, it's a true 3X. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not just made bigger. But then after that, we went to Kohl's and I got a pair of jeans, my first pair of non-casual male jeans from Kohl's. Yep. And I did not pay $50 for these jeans.
I know.
I mean, they were like $20-some.
How does that feel about cheap jeans?
Oh, it feels
or
awesome.
or inexpensive jeans?
Yeah, it feels awesome, man,
Yeah,
to
it's
be
great.
able to, get some jeans from Casual Male, and they were straight leg. I usually wear a relaxed fit. They were straight fit, and because my thighs are a little bit bigger. I've always had bigger thighs, as a kid. That was also always
too.
a huge struggle.
I had thunder thighs.
Right, right, right. And guess who just showed up in the chat room?
I don't know.
Viking Lass herself. Viking
Oh,
April, what is
hi,
going
Viking. Hi,
on?
April.
Thanks
I
for
know
coming.
her.
Yep.
I met her at Nerdtacular
Yeah. Yep.
briefly because she was too busy running around, yelling and screaming and waving a tadpole flag.
Yep. Yep.
So, but
And
she's pretty awesome.
yep. And then just so proud of everybody in Frog Pants. I mean, I know the Team Matthews is doing great.
Oh, they're doing
Yep.
wonderful.
I mean, Karen and OMF getting into newer clothes and smaller sizes, and I'm just proud of everybody in the community. Just dropping a lot of weight,
They are.
and
Everybody's doing a great job.
and in food, Renee actually has tallied the totals
Look at me doing
of
stuff.
Frog Pants.
I did. So,
So
stay tuned.
So stay tuned, and you'll be getting that.
All right.
All right, and then also this weekend, Renee played a crap ton of games.
I did, and Jay was like, "Okay, I guess I'll just sit here and do nothing."
No,
while you play.
basically.
Okay.
So here's what happened. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this in media. I know I said it earlier, but Final Fantasy 14. Is it 14? Yeah, Final Fantasy 14, the MMO that came out a long time ago that was horrible.
Oh, and we bought freaking collector's
And we bought collector's
editions.
editions. They're doing a reboot, and their beta sign up was last week, and it's probably still going on.
Yeah.
But doing that made me want to look. I spent my whole week looking for a Final Fantasy like RPG for my phone. So I started out on my iPad mini or phone because I didn't think there was a one for PC because I never asked. I just assumed. So I'm spending all day Friday while you're playing, trying to find.
If you just asked me,
I know, but I didn't even think PC. I was thinking iOS. So I bought a bunch. I bought a bunch of art. I wish I could gift games
that you don't
that I don't want
anymore. That'd be pretty nice.
Like some of the
But they
RPGs that I got. I got like Lunar RPG
I never heard of that one.
from iOS. It had high scores. I didn't care for it, but I did end up picking up Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. That was pretty good, and I totally interrupted you while you were talking about playing games. And
How's it feel to interrupt somebody?
you know what? I didn't know I interrupted you until just now, so I didn't get to revel and delight
Yeah.
in
And-
interrupting you.
And like you're telling everybody stuff that you're gonna tell in media anyway.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you
that's
ever
true.
point to telling them
No.
now?
No.
Okay, so I gamed a lot. I played No Kuni, I played WoW, I played Bioshock, I played Tomb Raider, and I played Final Fantasy. So yeah, it was a great weekend. I love video games. They're
Yep.
freaking awesome. So yeah, so I did that pretty much all weekend.
Yep. And then yesterday we went up. There was a Super Bowl.
Yeah, we had to go out into the world.
It was like wah, sports.
sports,
But
boo, sports.
but a coworker of mine, we went up to his house for a Super Bowl party, and we went early because we had some things we had to do in the evening. So we swung by Costco, picked up 4 big old pepperoni pieces to take up there for him to cook, and we left right when kickoff started, I believe, and got back to the house to get ready for other stuff, and it was also, we enjoyed for our first time a Costco pepperoni pizza, and it was
It was
delicious.
so good. So I knew I was gonna go there, and I was like, I'm getting wings and blue cheese.
Right.
Straight up.
Right.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get wings and blue cheese. I was so excited. I'm gonna get one wing and some freaking blue cheese.
I'm gonna get one wing.
And I'm gonna get a slice of pizza.
One wing.
I was so excited, and then I got there.
And
Oh, no.
he fixed the wings.
He fixed the wings.
And they were looking good. They were
They
looking
were.
good. And Renee got her wings. She was like, "You got what's the blue cheese?" He was like, "Oh,
You don't have.
we don't have
I
any
was
blue
like,
cheese,
I was like, oh, okay.
but we have ranch."
I was like, oh, that's fine. But in my mind, I was like, I want freaking blue cheese.
And I
I
told-
thought blue cheese is what goes with wings the most.
right,
But
right.
anyway.
But he made homemade wings,
He did,
and
and
they were good.
They were good.
They weren't sloppy,
Nope.
and everything. So
Jay had to help with the preparation of the sauce.
well, he didn't
Dumping
know.
the sauce.
Well, no, he didn't know if he should just throw the wings in there or
No.
what. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
He didn't know how long to keep them in there.
Right. So, yeah, that was our weekend. We hope you had a great weekend. So
Yeah, apparently the Ravens won.
yes,
Some team called the
yes,
Ravens.
the Baltimore Ravens won, and Beyonce did a halftime show,
Yeah, I saw her gyrating
right?
on the news this morning.
And the power went out also,
Yeah, I heard that too.
and I think that stopped the game for 30 to 45 minutes, I
But
believe.
yeah, that's what the news said.
Yep. That,
I know all I learned about the Super Bowl from the news.
yeah, and that's the best way to do it. We haven't watched any commercials.
No, and I'm like,
Oh, I did
well,
watch one commercial.
I heard there's a gross one.
I watched the what's her name?
Upton, Kate
Kate
Upton.
Upton commercial where she's watching the Mercedes Benz in slow motion, and
Yeah,
it was so dumb.
I heard there's a ad. It's Go Daddy, and there's some kissing in it or something.
Really?
It's really nasty. I don't know. I haven't.
Do people still
Haven't
use
seen it.
GoDaddy? I thought people left GoDaddy because of that whole internet privacy or internet freedom thing. Is that true? Didn't people like leave GoDaddy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was, yeah. And I would like to say hi to Star Mode. Star Mode finally made it to watch it live.
What's going on, Star
Been
Mode?
trying a while.
Oh
The
yeah.
timing was never right.
Oh, Star Mode.
That was
Star
pretty
Mode.
dramatic, right?
Star Mode 6, right?
Yes.
On Tapped Out.
Oh.
I have him on Tapped
Awesome.
Out. Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. That's Mr. Mike.
Oh.
That's Mike Andrews.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's going on, Mike?
I don't know people's nicknames very well, and I forget
The only
them all the
reason-
time.
The only reason I remember his Star Mode is because we were having trouble getting added, and we were working through through Facebook. So yeah, I was like, that name sounds very familiar.
Yeah, Mike Andrews is an awesome force in our Lose It group.
He is.
He is a great motivator.
Yep,
And
he
keeps-
is.
And he lets everybody lets everybody know what's going on. I was like knows. That doesn't sound right.
You know what? That noise I was hearing last week
You.
was me.
Ooh, it wasn't me. Ooh, it wasn't
Give
me.
me a second. Let me pull my. There we go.
For once, it wasn't me.
Yep. That noise I was hearing while we were okay. Anyway.
All right, so yeah, that was our weekend.
Technology.
And I guess I'm supposed to put in here what time we get into this for Mutant. Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yep, from Newton.
There we go. How's
You're so
that?
nice.
All right. So you go ahead and cover the first topic.
I will. This happened, I think, last Tuesday or something like that. YouTube is actually going to have paid subscriptions for certain channels.
They want to.
They want to. They're going to launch it, and then they're going to hope people are going to pay.
Mhm.
It's kind of weird. So it's like it's being billed as an experiment.
Right. Right.
So it's like a pay-per-view kind of thing. So
I know, and I know, like folks like Lamar Wilson. He's the funniest tech guy.
Mhm.
On YouTube, he doesn't like this paid subscription model, and he makes, and it's huge for him to say that because YouTube is where he makes his money. That's his living.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like Scott has podcasting.
Mhm.
Lamar has YouTube vlogging. He does a vlog every day, and
See-
I don't know how that. I swear I don't know how this stuff works.
Yeah, and they didn't elaborate on what kind, like what the channels would be. Like they just said we're
Right.
gonna have paid channels. It's like okay, so maybe like behind the scenes videos of something,
Mhm.
and I don't know. So or like maybe actual shows
Right.
that can't be on. I don't know. So there's that.
hmm
We'll see what happens.
And then on the 20th of February,
20.
Sony
Yes.
is going to be making an announcement, and it is being speculated that they will be announcing the what could be called the PS4, or their new gaming console. After PS3 came out, oh man, PS3 has been out for
A long time.
a long time.
Long freaking time.
But after that many years, as Renee tells me how long it's been out, since 2006,
Yes. Wow.
which is going on 7 years, They're actually maybe beating Xbox 720.
Mm. I like how you just assume it's going to be 720. But yeah, they actually put out a little video. It's 45 seconds
Uh-huh.
video. It doesn't do much at all. It just has the X and the O's and the triangle of their buttons. It
Uh-huh.
has it, all kinds of lightning and everything.
Oh, man.
And then
Because
it
you
finally
know,
comes to the screen and it said February 20th. Be
because you,
the first to know.
because you know lightning creates everything awesome, right?
You just got to put lightning in a socket and everything will work.
Yep.
So, yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm a big gamer, and I started off, well, I didn't start off with PlayStation, but I started off my true gaming with the PlayStation
Right.
when I was a freshman in college. So,
Okay.
but did stand in line for the first Xbox too. So
Nice.
there's that.
Nice. So tell us about this new social media craze that's going on, and we're actually on that bandwagon a little bit, and
We are.
and there's some people doing some awesome stuff with this.
Okay, there's a social site. It's called Vine. So what Vine
Well,
does,
social app.
social app. Sorry, it's not a site.
Yeah.
So a social app called Vine. What you can do, basically, you take a video, 6-second video. But what you can do is, if you press the screen, that's when it records.
Mhm.
So you can take little snippets, and it puts them in one thing for you. So you don't. So if you wanted to do a stop motion, or you wanted to do, do little bits, you don't have to put them together.
Right.
And it's only 6 seconds, and we've been putting some crazy just stuff up there. Makes no sense. That's kind of what everybody's doing. Some people, like Viking Last, do some really awesome stuff.
Right.
They like really think about it, and
Mhm.
they plan it out. But I don't think it'll last a long time because these things never do. But
I don't
then
know. I think it will.
it,
If-
it might, because
If people Instagram.
Instagram
Yeah.
is still around.
Yeah,
So,
Instagram stayed around,
oh wow.
and and it's been going pretty good. I mean, I enjoy it, and I kind of like the whole 6 second aspect. You know what I'm saying?
It's quick. You're done.
Because Viking Lass, she does some awesome doodles.
does.
Have you seen her doodles?
I haven't, but I need to go. I need to follow her. I'm
Right.
not following her.
Well,
but
I have a complaint about Vine. They have the feature for you to find your Twitter friends, but
Yes.
for some
Oh,
odd
but it's not
reason,
working.
it's not working.
oh, it's horrible.
And Vine, from what I understand, is by Twitter. I mean,
So Twitter
yeah, I
developed
think,
Vine.
yeah, I think they did,
And-
didn't they?
Okay, and I have a little pet peeve. I know there might be some of y'all who do this, but use Vine, and they do 6 seconds of video, but it's just 6 seconds of straight video, not cut and put together. I'm like, you could just do that on your phone anyway. But maybe they want it to post automatically to Vine so everybody
Right.
can see it. So, but
Let me
yeah.
see who owns.
that's my little
Vine?
pet peeve. My being crazy.
Does Twitter own Vine?
And so I'm trying to talk to fill the time.
Yes, Twitter is
Okay.
owned by Vine. Okay.
right.
And then also last week, I thought they pulled the app. Well, they actually did pull the app because the editor's choice in Vine
That's right.
actually chose some
Which was
porn.
Porn.
Oh,
So they got a lot of flack for that, but
right. And it was funny how they handled it because on Twitter they said this is what this line said. Oh, that was embarrassing. We'll be back in a bit. So they pulled the app to fix the porn issue.
that was crazy.
And so yeah. And then also this week was a huge announcement about a device. And I am going to show the chat room here, a little something here, and you're going to be shocked. I have in my hand a Blackberry 10 device. And I have to say that this device is not a beater of the iPhone
Mm-hmm.
or Android, but this device is actually a competitor to the Windows 8 phone.
Yeah, I mean, and it feels nice. It has a good weight.
Yep.
But I think that's better than the Windows phone.
Right.
Because it's smaller. I want my phones to be phone size. I don't want them all huge.
Right.
Even though it's a bigger screen, I
Right.
don't want that.
So basically, what they did here, the actual, they redid their whole back end.
Mm-hmm.
BlackBerry did, and no, okay. Let me preface this. I'm not getting paid by BlackBerry.
No.
Oh, yeah, they're called BlackBerry now. They're not Research in Motion anymore.
Okay.
Their
They're actually
company name
BlackBerry.
is BlackBerry. I'm not paid by them. I work in mobile devices. I work in, at my job, I work with mobile devices all the time. So this is what we do. This
That's
is what
a
I do.
disclaimer. Here's a disclaimer.
And so I'm not being paid by anyone. But I have to say that they did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
With the BlackBerry, the reason I like the BlackBerry more than the Windows Phone is that even though the Windows Phone has this nice UI with these live
Nice
tiles,
big buttons.
right, nice big buttons.
How do they change too? Like, do
The-
they change depending on what you
Yeah.
go into most? kind of
Right,
thing?
right. Well, they'll flip over, like it'll have statuses and stuff like
Okay.
that. So I like that feature,
Mhm.
but the thing that Windows does, they assume you don't need hints on how to
Use it
use it.
when you first come in.
Not even when you first come in. So when you get an app, I mean, you're pressing and holding the thing, hoping the menu comes up,
Mhm.
so you know what to do. So there's no way to know where's the menu.
Right.
What do I do in here? So you're just like tapping all over the screen to try to figure out what do you need to do or where do you need to go. Now with the BlackBerry, you have your menu button at the bottom
Mhm.
and everything else. The BlackBerry 10 has a thing called BlackBerry Balance, and what that does is it allows you to separate your work from your personal.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, people that's had BlackBerries before, if they owned the BlackBerry, when they put it on the company system, it pretty much becomes that company's phone, and they control everything. And what they did with the BlackBerry 10, they put it in balance, and basically there is a partition. And that partition, there's a partition for work and a partition for personal. And they operate solely oblivious of each other.
Wow, that's huge.
And it's awesome. It's almost like using, for your tech people, using the Citrix or using the virtual PC,
Mhm.
where you can run something in the virtual PC that won't affect your main system.
Right.
Potentially. So I'm actually impressed with the BlackBerry 10. A lot of people are raving about it. They are sticking true to those old school folks that really want a keyboard on their device,
Right.
and they are putting out a device that has a keyboard on the bottom of it as well. But I'm enjoying it and everything. So
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I'm just saying. And this BlackBerry 10 device, don't go out looking for it yet because it's not released yet. This is a beta device that I have.
Jay lucky he gets to see stuff early.
So, and there's no NDA or anything else like that. So I am good. So with that, let's get on into a little bit of media. Media.
Media. Movies, books, comics, TV.
And that was shorter. You
That
may
was short.
notice.
You're welcome, everyone. I am here to serve.
Renee said, that is just too long, Jay. That's too long. I said, okay.
And
Well,
Jay was
no,
like,
I didn't say okay. I just cut it up. I was like, there, it's short now.
There, you happy?
You happy? And then I started going through all the other bumpers and seeing how long they were. But
And they, yeah.
no, they were the same length as the original
But-
one. But you said, well, there's no talking at the very beginning.
I didn't say it like that, but
There's no talking.
that's not,
There's no talking
that's
at
not
the
how I talk.
beginning.
Yeah, so if it's just music, it's a little boring.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's music that I created. I created that music.
I'm not gonna say what it sounds like, but anyway,
It doesn't sound like porn music.
I didn't say a word.
What does it sound like?
Nothing.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna say.
No, hold on.
It doesn't sound.
Media.
What's that sound like?
It could be porn.
I mean,
It
if you
could be.
play anything I mean, that could
That's
be
not
porn.
No, it's not. That's
That could be
not
porn.
No. No, yours sounds more porny.
That could be
That
porn.
can't be porn. Can you imagine the
That could be
porn
porn.
set to Johnny Feisty song?
That's right, y'all. If you request a song, I think Johnny's still doing them. If you follow him on Twitter, you can request your own personal song, and you can use it for your porn Vine video.
How many times can we say porn in a podcast? All right, so the
All right.
movies, by chance this week, we broke our streak.
We broke our streak.
Last week we chose Deep Impact.
Wah, wah, wah.
And we didn't watch it.
Nope, we didn't watch it.
We were going to. You were also
I
going
had
to watch
it.
it.
I had it queued up,
Mm-hmm.
and it was 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
Right.
But it was a weekend.
It was the weekend, which we could have watched it, but I just didn't feel it. I really didn't feel it. What did we end up watching?
I didn't.
Television?
Yeah.
Oh no, we watched Jon Stewart.
Which is television.
So we watched the show of Jon Stewart and went to bed. I was just tired.
So
I was really
no
tired
Deep
this
Impact.
weekend.
I think Jay subconsciously
we
didn't
had-
watch Deep Impact because he loves Armageddon so much, and he didn't want to admit that he might like Deep Impact more.
You know what? Am not going to disagree with that. I think my subconscious did kick in and said I refuse to watch Deep Impact because of my love and my loyalty to Armageddon.
Loyalty to what does that even mean?
The same thing that it means to be loyal to Firefly. And the
It means that
idea,
you like Firefly, but it doesn't mean you can't like Doctor Who.
but if another show that was Firefly like
Ish.
come on now. If someone put out a show that was Firefly-ish,
Spaceballs and Star Wars, like both of them.
that's comedy though. Wait a minute. No, you said Spaceball and what?
Star Wars.
Oh, come on.
What?
Spaceballs is a knockoff of Star Wars.
Exactly, but I love both of them.
No, okay, let me rephrase. If somebody came out with a serious adaptation of Firefly, trying to redo it, but under different guys.
Why do you Deep Impact?
I'm not saying that's what Deep Impact did.
Okay,
I'm
all
not
right.
saying that. I'm just saying.
It depends. If it was awesome, then it'd be cool.
Get out of here. Roll the dice. We didn't watch Deep Impact or Ultimate Avengers. Roll the dice, woman.
Okay, I'm
Roll the
wrong.
dice.
88.
88.
The crazy 88.
And I added a bunch of added a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
this
did
week,
you?
too. I did some good
We're
movies.
never gonna get done with this.
All right,
review.
88. Wait a minute, we watched this.
What is it?
Wait a minute, Outsourced. Did we watch this? No, this was.
You said the movie was better.
Yes, I did. Okay.
I wonder if we're gonna watch it.
I've
How long
seen-
is it?
I've seen it before.
I haven't. Well, we can choose a secondary one if you want.
It is 102 minutes, which is an hour and 42.
That's not bad at all.
If you want to roll another one, we can.
No,
That's
I'm
up to
fine
you.
with Outsourced.
Okay.
The dice tell me.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get Outsourced. The sitcom
Was horrible.
was horrible.
The
The movie was tropey, but I thought it was good.
tropey can be okay depending
Mm-hmm.
on how they handle it.
Yep, it's totally. I think it's funny they say it's a comedy. Actually, you know what? Do they say it's a rom-com? Huh. Interesting. They don't say it's a rom-com, but I would think it's a rom-com.
There's comedy in there.
Yeah, it's pretty funny and everything goes. So.
So games. Our game section is huge.
Yep. So this is one of the reasons why we really didn't watch Deep Impact. I'll
yeah.
admit, Yep. So starting off this past week, as we were finishing up our podcast last week, we noticed that there was a update for The Simpsons.
Right.
Was it, or was I doing?
No.
Go
You
Mad?
showed me.
Oh, I was doing Go Mad.
So it was Wednesday.
So it was Wednesday. The Simpsons Valentine tapped out. Update came.
Yay! So no more snow.
I am so happy that there's no more snow.
No more snow. So now the currency is hearts.
Yep.
You give Valentines to your friends, and
Yep.
they give you Valentines, and You can get certain things. You can get a choo-choo, like I choose you
I
or
choo
something.
choo you.
Train,
Uh huh.
and you can get a love hammock,
A love hammock. You can get a heart
a
pond,
heart pond.
heart bush, a Valentine tree.
So, I mean, we've already used, like, we bought everything, so I wonder if they're
Mm-hmm.
going to do anything. Because it's going into the 28th of February.
Right.
And you have 500 hearts, so
I do.
what are they going to do? So,
So
anyway.
look at my little Simpsons town. Aw.
Aww. And little Valentines.
Yeah, and they say like, and the reason I like this update is that when I click someone or I tap someone, as they probably want me to say, it tells me who the Valentine is from. So I'm like, oh, that's from Star Mode. Oh, that's from Renee. That's from Kim and B4 Tank Girl.
Oh, they sent me a Valentine.
You know, so it's
So
pretty cool.
yeah, I and it's a wonderful tap and wait. Like if you like The Simpsons, you'll love Tapped
Yep,
Out because
yep.
I mean you're building Springfield for goodness sake. It's freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right, you played a little bit of Bioshock.
I did. I am committed to finishing certain games. I am so serious this time.
How many
So
games are you
serious.
committed to finishing?
3 right now. 3 right now.
3.
Yeah, right now. Well, like at the first. But I started playing BioShock the week before, but I really got deep into BioShock and I finished the medical wing. So done with that, and it's really fun. I got to deal with the big daddies and the little sisters, and yeah, I'm really enjoying myself. So that I did a lot of that, and of course I'm playing Tomb Raider. That's the game that I'll probably finish first.
All right.
I love you, Tomb Raider. Oh,
Laura says she loves you too.
oh, oh.
She told me to give you that message.
We should go out for a girls' night, Laura.
Y'all should.
I know.
Well, you know what? Laura wears a gun, though. You might not want to hang out
I'm
with
sure
Laura.
she'll leave it behind for
No,
me. 'cause
she wouldn't.
We are that
No,
cool.
no, she's always ready. She's always ready. She's gonna have her gun, Renee.
Oh, speaking of guns, there was gun talk at the Super Bowl party, and freaking me out.
All right, we
It was
can,
making me anxious in the first place.
odds and ends. We could talk about odds and ends if you want to talk about it.
All right. So Bioshock. So I'm having fun. And then
we did this on Monday.
yeah, Monday.
Was it Monday?
We talked about it on the podcast. No, Tuesday, because it came out Tuesday, right?
No, it didn't come out Tuesday.
It came out Monday then.
It was Monday. You have to check last week's notes. So if you haven't heard, we got No Kuni,
Yep.
which is an awesome.
Yes, we talked about it last week, so it was Monday.
Was an awesome Japanese RPG. That's right, because we played it after the show.
Mhm.
Because I forgot to put the show up.
Right.
So yeah. So talk to people about after the show. What happened after last week's ValentineCast?
So I immediately went up front and booted up Ni no Kuni. The music is wonderful.
After an update.
After an update, oh yeah, we
An
did do an
install.
update and an install. It took forever. But the music came on and I was like, oh, this sounds so wonderful.
And the music is by the Tokyo Philharmonic
Yeah.
Orchestra,
It's so beautiful.
which is awesome.
And so and the game started and I was like, I feel like I'm watching a Japanese anime, like the beautiful ones, like Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle. The art was so good.
Yep.
So, and there's some parts that are like JRPGs and there's some that aren't. One thing, if you don't like hand holding, you won't like probably the first couple hours of Ni no Kuni because they hold your hand for every little tiny detail.
Yep.
For moving, for picking up stuff, for doing everything. So, yeah.
Which is good.
Which is good.
You know why
I don't
it's
mind
good?
it. Why?
Because what my story is around Final Fantasy VII. That is why it's good.
Oh. So, I mean, and the voice acting is superb in this game. It is so good, and I can see why everybody loved it. It's a JRPG, but it's a different kind of JRPG. And some people didn't like the old you're running and all of a sudden the screen and you're in battle.
Yeah, you walk
And the
into
whole
battle.
let's fight and when you finish victory and all that stuff. Look, that's how JRPGs are. JRPGs are. And some people say it's time for that to be retired, but I kind of like it. It brings me back.
Yep. I like how
So
you say JRPGs, and everybody says JRPGs, and the next topic is J searches for RPGs.
So I'll be playing more No Kuni.
So basically, this past week, after hearing the news of Final Fantasy 14 being rebooted, I wanted to find a RPG for my iPad Mini because I didn't think there was any that I wanted to play on my PC. So I was doing a lot of searching, a lot of inquiring of people trying to find this RPG for my iPad Mini. I didn't want to buy, and you're probably saying, well, Square Enix has an iOS version of Final Fantasy. Why don't you go buy it?
Right.
I don't want to put down $15 to $20 for an RPG.
Right.
So I spent a good amount of time doing some research, and I ended up picking up Might and Magic Clash of Heroes after a few RPGs that I picked up that I really didn't care for. Might and Magic is kind of it has the RPG feel, but there's also the puzzle turn-based type match 3.
Yeah. It's an interesting game. It's different.
Yeah, match 3 where you have to fight the person. And it's a little different. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that one poker RPG game you were playing.
King Cashing.
Not King Cashing.
Oh.
It's the one where you had to do match 3 and then you build up your superpower and then you use the superpower. It's not Sword and Poker. Well, I can't remember the name of it. But Might and Magic's been pretty good. I've been playing it a little bit, and it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. A lot of great reviews. I heard it's great on Xbox Live, PC, and PlayStation 3.
And
But
it's a game you just fool around with, right?
Right, definitely. And also doing that, and what sparked this searching was the news of Square Enix that we've ignored since.
Yeah, we haven't been looking at the emails.
Since like January, where they were going to do a reboot of Final Fantasy 14. So it's
excited.
called what's it called? ARR.
Called a Realm Reborn.
A Realm Reborn.
And I am so excited because I'll be first in line to tell you that 14 was crap.
Yep.
Oh, it was so bad. And I love Final Fantasy. And it was such crap.
Right.
We played for a month, and that was it.
Yep. And I talked to Nick from the Gaming After Dark podcast and Theory After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he started playing Final Fantasy 14 in January after one of the updates.
Right.
And he said it wasn't bad.
Okay, so we didn't stick around long enough.
No, we didn't stick around long enough. I mean, the game came out in September.
Yeah, that's true.
The game came out in September, right?
Mm-hmm.
We played until end of October,
Right.
November.
Yeah, we
Right.
probably should have stuck by it a little more.
No, but they kept giving us free months, you know.
This is true.
And then they started charging in January, and we were just like, but we're out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
not gonna be
saying?
charged, yeah.
So, and you know, but it took them a long time to get to that point. And so
They had to fire folk.
they had to fire people, bring in new people.
Mm-hmm.
So they're starting all over, and they had a beta sign up, or they're having a beta sign up. So go sign up for the beta.
Yeah, I am so excited. I hope this is amazing because I was in love with Final Fantasy 11. I played that
Right.
for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. Yay!
Yep. And then Sunday we were eating, and we were sitting there eating breakfast, and I was like, you know, babe, I wish there was a Final Fantasy light game I could play on my PC. You know, I wasn't thinking Mights and Magic and stuff like that. Renee was like, you can play 7 on your PC. And I was like, what?
I was like, yeah.
She was like, yeah, you can. They did a port of it last year, and you can play 7 on your PC. I was like, shut the front door. Really, shut it. I don't understand. There's air coming in. But sure enough, we came back here and we went to Square Enix site, and sure enough, they had it on sale for $5.99.
So we snatched it.
And we snatched it. We got it, and we started playing it yesterday.
Okay, this was hilarious. So I beat 7 several times, so
Right.
it was bringing me back, doing all this stuff.
Right.
So
And
first of all,
this is my first Final Fantasy game
right,
that I've sat down to play.
right.
You know, so I never knew about Cloud being the emo person. And I've heard of Barrett, the black guy, and how he had an attitude. He was kind of like BA,
Yes.
you know,
B.A. Barack.
BA Baracus. And this is where I'm talking about. This is where the hand holding was okay in No Kuni, because this is what happened. So I'm starting the beginning, and you know, I put in my name, I get my crew and everything else, and we're running to the reactor room to get ready to blow the reactor room up. So we get to this one part, and Barrett says, "Okay, I'm coming with you, and you know, you're going with me." And I'm like, "Okay, so where do we go?" He never really said. So I go running back the way we came because I'm thinking we need to backtrack and go do something. And I'm doing all these battles on the way back, and I go to the very beginning of the game, and nothing happens. And I'm like, what the hell? So then I run all the way back to where Barrett said, "You're going with me." And I selected one of the other guys and pressed A, and he said, and he pushed the button on the door, and the door opened. I was like, oh, I guess I was supposed to talk to that guy for him to open the door.
See, my thing is, you didn't know this, but in JRPGs, you talk to everyone.
It's horrible.
That's what you need to do, because a random person may give you something just for talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
So you talk to everyone that you can talk to.
Here's my thing. I think they learned this. This is why it's in No Kuni. Because in No Kuni, they tell you, talk to everybody. Do the side quest, do the green quest, do the blue quest, and do the story quest.
Don't you feel a certain something from learning that on your own? Don't you feel certain satisfaction that,
yeah, sure.
I learned something.
Sure.
See? Awesome.
Sure.
See?
I feel...
See? That's why you don't need hand holding.
And so... And so another thing that happened was we were playing and we got to the save point.
Yeah.
And we couldn't save the game.
We were like, what?
It was like, what is going on? And so what they actually do like a cloud sync where when you save, it can write up to Square Enix server or your Facebook or whatever, and you can save. So what happened was that we were trying to figure it out. Renee was Googling it, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna quit just see if it auto saves. So I quit. And and then as I quit, Renee was like, "Oh, I found it. You're supposed to put an entry in the firewall." I was like, "Okay." And so I started my game back up, and my game was gone. So,
of course, because you hadn't saved.
So it was like 20 minutes gone.
Oh.
Somebody had to try it at least. And why not me?
So figured it out, and and we didn't know that it worked with the Xbox controller, so we were trying our janky old controller.
Our old Logitech dual stick controllers.
Oh, horrible. And mine wouldn't work, but Jay's would. So something that my computer doesn't like about it. So,
yeah.
But it actually works with the Xbox controller, which is a ton better. So yay!
It is true.
So it's fun. It's bringing a lot of stuff back. I'm like, oh, so if they bring out 8 for the PC, I am snatching it up because that is my favorite Final Fantasy. I don't care what y'all say. Forget y'all haters. 8's the best.
Well, you're starting trouble. You're starting trouble. So all I gotta say, I hear that the band is back.
What?
Yes.
No, maybe.
Is the band back?
What?
What?
No. The band would be great. So the particular band we're talking about is the Not in the Face band.
Yep. So basically,
who was first back in?
Well,
Serve? Frisco's.
Yeah, it's been a toss up.
Yeah.
Who's the first one back that's straight up been doing it? Serve. I would say Serve is the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it sounds like no, it doesn't sound like. If people were optimistic, it sounds like the old Ray team is getting back together.
If you're optimistic, that's what you would think.
Right. If you're that teenage girl or teenage guy that are trying, no matter which way that it could happen, is that it will happen. It's a boiling. I mean, it's right there. I mean, the gears are turning. It's kind of like somebody's already put oil on there, and it's been rocking back and forth, and all of a sudden, it's gonna
So,
start rolling.
so I am trying not to be an optimist about this because, as some of you all might know, being in the Not in the Face raid was the best time that I've ever had in
Right.
WoW.
Right.
Period. Hands down. So,
Except for the time you spent with me.
except for the time I spent with Jay while I was in Not in the Face. So, so this would be so amazing for me because I love all the guys. They're hilarious. I don't laugh as much as I laugh with them.
Right.
It sounds like I have a certain relationship with the raid team.
We all
Close
have a relationship.
So I'm very, very nostalgic and
I
emotional.
don't let many men kiss me
Yeah. So
on the cheek.
this is true.
That
This
is
is true.
I don't let there's two guys
That you will let
that I
kiss
allow to
cheek.
kiss me on the cheek.
Yeah.
That have, and I haven't been
Weirded out.
about
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
That being Serve
Serve.
and Reggie.
Serve and Reggie.
You know, because they're like my brothers.
They are.
And
From
and you
another
know
mother.
and you know what? And this is probably going to weird everybody out, not in the face if they listen to this.
Probably.
If any of them did that, I mean, because they're like brothers to me.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I mean, not in the face, your family. Bam. There. Said it.
Yeah.
Boom. Not many people kiss me on my cheek.
Yeah. Oh, because he has such nice cheeks.
Yep.
But so yeah. So far we have me, Jay.
Yeah, we never left. Well, you, Gladian, and
Right.
I never left.
Never left.
Never left.
We never left.
So there's Serve,
Right.
Frisco's.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing a 10-day trial right now.
Yeah. So,
But more than likely it's gonna happen.
But he's having fun. He said.
Elliot,
Elliot. Yeah.
Sully,
Sully.
OMF never left.
No. Nope.
Yeah,
he
I know
didn't.
OMF was probably. I'm not even looking at the chat, but he probably was like, "Hey,
No.
why'd you forget me?"
He didn't. He said, "What about me?" When you're talking about the cheek thing.
Oh, okay. And so, I mean, from my understanding, Sully's picked it up.
And Draken.
Oh, he was playing, wasn't
Yes.
And
Draken
Weege.
is the one who said he would never
he? Yep.
play again. And
Right.
yes. And Weege is the one that said, "Is the band getting back together?"
Yeah, because his wife was like, you were not as stressed as you were when you were raiding with the old team. So that's huge.
Or he's stressed more now than when he was when he was
Right,
raiding,
right. So that's huge,
Yeah. So
When-
we'll see.
Yep.
I'll be crossing my fingers a little bit.
But okay. There was a lot of media, and we're going to jump into a little bit of the food.
The fridge is not prepared.
Hello.
All right, so weight loss week. Weight loss week 31 update. Renee, how many pounds did you lose?
I lost 2.8 pounds
For a total of,
of 78.4 pounds lost.
congratulations on the 75-pound club.
Yay.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
exciting.
So I'll be getting mine next week.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
because I was 0.2 pounds away.
Yeah, calculate for the next time you weigh
Yep,
in.
you have
That's
to
all
weigh
need
in
to do.
twice at 75 pounds plus. So I lost 2.8 pounds as well for a total of 77.6. Total for both of us for this week was 5.6, and the grand total that we've lost is 156 pounds.
Yay, everyone. That's so
Congratulations.
exciting.
Congratulations.
Thanks for the motivation.
Yep. All right, you want to give an update on the Frog Pets total?
Yes, I would love to since I did it this time. We have 236 people in the challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and they have lost 2,375.9 pounds.
Wow.
That is 10.1 pounds per person lost.
Congratulations.
So that number is creeping up more and more, which is awesome.
Right.
So I'm so proud of everyone, and I'm glad that you made the choice to get healthy because losing weight, it's about getting healthy, not so much as trying to look cute in some jeans. You want to
Right.
you want to take care of yourself.
But
so.
you know what the benefit is?
I look good in my jeans.
Look good in my damn jeans. I can look down and see my toes.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I had a craving.
Renee had a craving last week, and she wanted some spaghetti and meatballs. So she found a nice turkey meatball recipe, made some homemade meatballs and some spaghetti, and
That's good, wasn't it?
was it delicious?
Oh,
Yes, it was.
I want to make it again soon. So good.
Yep. So we did that, and then today we haven't done this since July.
Splurge day,
This is a little
splurge day.
splurge day, you know, and you said you've been craving this for a while.
I have.
You thought it would go away.
I did.
After 2 weeks, it never went away.
No, it didn't.
And so where did we go today?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Oh my gosh. Okay, because I've been seeing these commercials for Taco Bell grillers. And
Right.
apparently there's supposed to be like an appetizer for one. That's a hefty appetizer if you ask me.
Right.
Anyway, they have 3 kinds.
Oh, that was supposed to be an appetizer?
Yeah, that's what they said on their ads.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow. I mean, because, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so there's buffalo chicken, and then there's beef nacho, and then there's another one. I can't remember what it is. So we got the buffalo chicken.
They had blah, and buffalo chicken.
Yeah, because the other two were 450 calories, and this is like a small thing. It's not like a grilled sub burrito. So and the buffalo chicken was 350, so we went with that one. So I had that in a churro.
Yep.
It's crazy how many calories is in Taco Bell.
And I also had a buffalo one, and I had a Mexi Melt, a fresco taco, and a caramel apple empanada.
I love watching you eat that. He kept picking up little pieces so that it would last a long time.
You know why I like the caramel apple empanada so much?
Why do you like that so much?
Because it reminds me of the old school apple pies that McDonald's used to have when I was a kid.
Yeah, I can see that.
And, I mean, it's the one where they had the oval type shaped box, and it had the little flap down.
Yep.
And you hold it open, and oh man, that's what the caramel
That's
apple
when they were fried.
empanada
Yeah.
reminds me of.
They aren't fried anymore, so.
And I'm just like, it was so great.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I was loving it. I was like, because Taco Bell is my favorite fast food meal, and some people don't like fast food. Psh,
Right.
I love fast food. Forget y'all. I love it. And so Taco Bell is my epitome. I even worked there for like almost 2 years, and I still love it. So
Right. And
I was happy.
Yeah, and I was happy too. And also noticed this is the least amount of money that we spent on Taco Bell. I mean, we spent $7, which is not normal
For us, yeah.
for us when we used to go back in, a year ago,
It'd be like $15.
$15, you know what I'm saying? And, and I wasn't stuffed. Well, I mean, I was full,
Right.
but, we've come a long way, and I know a lot of people have, and I know other people that are on this journey
Right.
with us experience the same thing. So
I love having an outlet where I can just talk about Taco Bell if I want to.
Yep.
Taco Bell.
And with a little bit of Johnny.
Odds and ends.
We have birthdays.
So we have 2 birthdays today.
I know. Same day.
Same day. There is.
Elid. Happy birthday,
Happy
Elid.
birthday, Elid from Not in the Face Raid.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have Willie Gregory, a.k.a. Sweet Dick Willie.
Glegly.
But Dills, a.k.a. Dills, his birthday is today as well.
Happy birthday, Dills.
And on Wednesday, who do we have for birthday?
Tina Ibbett, the
Aww.
wonderful, sweet wife of Brian Ibbett from the Morning Stream in Coverville. She is so nice. Her birthday is Wednesday.
She is.
So happy early birthday, Tina.
She is. And then I lost my notes. And then also, we're going to talk a little bit today. A lot of times you hear me joke, folks, about how there's no black people in Canada. And we all know that this year, or February, is Black History Month, or some people may call it African American History Month. But I am going to say this is Black History Month because I am going to talk about a famous black Canadian. And her name is Viola Desmond. She's often called the Rosa Parks of Canada. Desmond was a successful businesswoman in Halifax in the 1940s. In 1946, in New Glasgow, Desmond ended up at a movie theater and took a seat on the main floor. However, at the time, blacks were to sit in the balcony. The main floor was whites only. Now, this I didn't know. I will say I did not know this about Canadian history.
What?
That they actually had segregation.
Oh, yeah.
They had Jim Crow laws
Oh, yeah.
in Canada just as much as they did in America.
Yep.
So I learned something. Desmond refused and was dragged out by police and thrown in jail overnight. For the next 12 hours, she sat upright on the hard jail bench wearing her white gloves, a sign of sophistication at the time. She was accused of defrauding the Nova Scotia government of the tax on the higher priced man floor seats, which amounted to 1 cent. Desmond was fined $20 and sentenced to 30 days in prison, but she won an appeal in court on a technicality. Desmond's case generated so much publicity, Nova Scotia was forced to throw out its segregation laws in 1954.
So that's awesome.
Yep.
I love hearing, that takes bravery.
It does.
We don't have to deal with stuff like that anymore. So it's, yeah.
Yep, and apparently she moved to New York. She eventually settled in New York in 1965. So no, not 65. It was before that.
So thank you, Viola, for taking up the good fight.
Yep. So fight the power.
Yep. So we'll be back next.
So
week with
next
another.
week, this is going to be something special. We're going to do an odds and ends because I give our Canadian listeners a hard time.
You do.
I am going to learn, and I'm also going to share with our listeners a Canadian that happens to be black, and learn about those folks in Canada. And of course, when I joke about them, there's none there. I'm actually joking.
Yes, of course.
But I am going to stretch my mind. I'm actually going to do something different. I am going to learn about black people in Canada this year. I thought that'd be something cool to do. So
it is awesome.
Welcome to your Black History lesson for February.
You're welcome.
All right. So here's some old news.
This is old news, but we didn't get to talk about it last week, so.
Okay. Did it happen on Monday?
I don't know. It
happened on a
right.
Sunday. It did happen on a Sunday.
Oh, but we just didn't talk about it.
I mean, we didn't know about it.
I think it escalated.
But what are we talking about?
A waitress gets fired for exposing how much of an asshole the customer is. Basically, the waitress saw a receipt from her fellow waitress who waited on a party, and the customer scratched out the gratuity and wrote, "I give 10% to God. Why should you get 18%?" Right? And so she posted this with the signature on there. And so the internet, and then Applebee's fired the waitress.
Right.
And the internet uproared, as the internet can do.
Yep, as the internet can do.
And and then I think it escalated even more.
Because
this is Applebee's. Sorry, I didn't say that.
because Applebee's had posted a receipt with a customer's name on it before that, and then they removed it. Because they were even breaking their own policy, and there's this whole rigmarole. There's been a lot of waitresses, and there's been a lot of servers versus companies lately, or it seems like it.
Right.
And just I want to help you out a little bit so that you won't offend anybody. You should change that title that's in the notes from waitress to server, because that could be derogatory. I'm being sensitive to our female listeners.
You're very nice, because I'm not.
That's what you would tell me.
Yeah, and I know that she is on the outskirts.
Right.
She's that's just how she is in her life. It doesn't have anything to do with with who she prays to or whatever. That's just her being a butthole.
Right.
So, but they flooded Applebee's Facebook.
Yes.
I haven't checked it lately.
I haven't checked.
Oh,
but they got so many. They got over 40,000 comments on their update, and it was just ridiculous.
Eventually,
the
it'll go
uproar
away. Yeah,
that happened.
It'll go away as everything does. But
yeah.
And then I put this story in that I found. Louisville man stole nearly $500 worth of Red Bull in his pants.
In his pants.
That's about 240 cans.
200 and I already put it in the,
Oh.
the chat.
240 cans of Red Bull in his pants.
I mean, he must have been wearing some straight up hammer
Oh
pants.
my god. I started, like, it sounds like something you would hear in The Onion. But, yeah, so it actually happened in Louisville. See?
Yep.
We have an awesome story to tell here.
I know, right? And hopefully that'll get read. I hope it gets read.
On TMS. Yeah, I sent it in, but, you know, Scott and Brian, they're busy folks.
Yep. All right, we're going to jump to a little bit of the...
Podcast of the week.
All right, podcast of the week is going to be the Citadel Cafe. The Citadel Cafe records just about every week with Joel Duggan, Patrick Francis, and Chad Merlin. They sit down and chat about what media they've been devouring. Why do you care? Because they like sci-fi and fantasy movies, books, and comics, and they're always finding cool stuff online. So they came up with the name Citadel Cafe by combing the casual nature of the show, by combining, not combing,
Combing. I'm a comb
casual
my
nature of
hair.
the show, like sitting down and chatting at a cafe, where we're from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and something that evoked our favorite types of entertainment, sci-fi and fantasy. And they are the podcast of the week. We're actually going to be guesting on this show live this Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
The web URL is going to be thecitadelcafe.com/live, if I'm thinking correctly. And that is, starcrossedonline.com/live. Joel Duggan is also a cartoonist, illustrator, animator, podcaster, born and raised in Nova Scotia. Maybe I can ask him about Viola Desmond.
Maybe you can.
I'm going to. I'm going to make a note.
See?
I'm going to make a note for that.
Make a note.
I'm going to put it in my
Boom.
show notes.
Make a note.
All right. Okay. All right. So that's happening Wednesday. If you can't remember, don't worry about the URL. We'll definitely retweet that we're going to be on the show with him on Wednesday. Thursday is the Grumpy Old Men After Dark show with myself, Jason, and Rob. We're doing that Thursday this week. So,
Because of
man,
JJ. They're so nice to
I
accommodate
know.
you.
I love those guys, man. I'll take kisses from Rob and Jason too.
Oh,
on
that's
the cheek.
sweet.
OMF, next time I see you, man, you have to give me a kiss on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? All right, so, babe, how can people,
Contact us, damn it.
how can they do that?
Please email us. No, wait. It sounds a little pleading. You can email us at thevalentinecast@gmail.com. And if you want to see our blog and show notes, and sometimes I post recipes, you can see that at ValentineCast.com. And the Twitter feed where we send out when we start and when the show is posted is ValentineCast.
You can call us. You know they can call us?
Yeah, I did know that.
Why do we have this number? Because no one calls us.
Yeah, it's fine.
But if they wanted to call.
Mo called us once.
He did.
That was very sweet.
It was sweet, Mo.
We have it just in case someone does call.
Okay, so the number is 415-75-VCAST. That's 415-758-2278. Video of the podcast can be seen at youtube.com/ValentineCast. My Twitter feed is The Cowboy. That is TheCaoboi. And Renee's Twitter feed is The Ice Flow. TheIceflow. Thank you, Pretty Lights Music, for letting us use your music for our intro and outro, and also for supplying the music for my game of Symphony before the show that I am going to leave there. And on Monday, I think it's next Monday. I think Raw is going to be in Louisville.
Who?
WWE Raw.
Oh gosh.
It's going to be in Louisville. You know, I thought about winning tickets from the Fox News, right?
You did?
Yep. See, I thought about going if I win the tickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I win the tickets, I might give them to Michelle's son.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So, you know, it'd be cool. Rocks is the man. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, chat room, for hanging out with us today.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out.
And thank you
Y'all
for
are
listening.
awesome. Thank you.
You guys are awesome. I mean, we love doing this with you guys and everything else. And OMF, See you later, man. Hendo, peace out.
Bye.
Thanks for dropping
Mwah.
in. April Nest, Viking Last, and Jigglyhoof. Hey,
Hi, Jigglyhoof.
I saw you sneaking in, and I didn't get to say hello. So hello, and thank you for listening.
I like the name Jigglyhoof.
I know. I like that
Fun
name.
to say.
All
Jiggly,
right.
Jiggly.
I'm out of here.
All right.
You have a great weekend. Talk to you
Bye.
guys later.
Bye, everybody. What?
All right. Good show. Good show. Good
Good.
show.
It was a good show. I had fun.
I did too. So Jigglyhoof. Name sounds familiar. I wonder if I follow you on Twitter.
Do we know you by another name, Jigglyhoof? I'm so glad you could make it out, OMF. Oh, so glad. It's okay. I know. Yeah, I'm just glad because I think Brandon said that he's gonna be working 12-hour days next week and on the weekend.
Brandon.
OMF.
OMF. Why?
I don't know. I asked.
Got some.
I asked what he had going on, but he didn't answer me.
Oh, thanks for coming out, Jigglyhoof.
Oh, well, thanks for coming out. First time. Well, you stopped that. You could have totally just like it could have slipped out of your finger. Stop. That's not funny. I'm serious.
So Jigglyhoof. So it's your first time listening to the show altogether, or what? If it's your first time,
Altogether, he's gonna think we're crazy.
welcome. I guess as you. I'm not gonna flip my knife anymore.
You know how I feel about that
So
knife.
if you want to check out any of our other shows, man, Madam are oh, you're pretty new to Twitch. Oh, okay. So if you want to check out any of our other shows, you can catch them on like iTunes, or you can go out to ValentineCast.com, as you see right here. I always wanted to do that.
I think it's your first time doing that too.
Yep. But yeah, that's cool. You don't like me flipping my knife.
No. What if it slipped? Possibility of it slipping. It go right into my cheek.
Oh, we didn't get to talk about the guns.
Okay, that's fine. We didn't need to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's no biggie.
Yeah,
They were talking about guns at the party, and it was stressing me out a little bit.
and then it got escalated when Greg decided to show his gun.
Yeah, and I turned away immediately so I wouldn't see it.
I was like, I was like, dude, don't do it. And he was like,
I have a thing about guns. Some people are like, guns are great. And I'm like, they're great for you, but not for me.
Guns.
Yeah, some people are like that about guns. And that's fine. They can be like that about guns.
And then Renee looked at me and said, babe, I'm sorry you can't have guns.
I did, because he can't have a gun in the house.
I was like,
I would freak out every single
but I think
second.
they had a point, though, about the shotgun.
Yes. Yes. They had a point. Yes,
So-
they had a good point.
So how would you feel about if I did have a 12 gauge?
Oh my gosh, I would be so freaking nervous all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
But it would be locked
What
up.
if I went crazy and opened it up and shot you?
You could go crazy and take my knife and stab
Well,
me.
why do we need more? things that could kill you quickly.
And don't say that out loud because everybody's thinking if I die or something like that, they're gonna be like, "Yep,
Renee said that once.
Renee snapped on Jay.
It's recorded.
It's recorded.
That's
It is
crazy.
recorded. What is up? Oh, Elf. Oh, that.
No, yeah, but I mean, do you have any do you feel any need to have a gun? I'm just wondering.
I have thought about getting honestly, I have thought about getting a shotgun before. Just the 12 gauge.
Right.
12 gauge, or even, I know people going to laugh at this. I thought about getting a 510.
Why would people laugh? I don't even know what that
510 is smaller. I mean, it's more of a is it a 510 or is it a 410? Yeah, it's a 410. It's a smaller shotgun. I mean,
Okay.
it's that's actually what I shot when I was a kid.
Okay.
It's the smaller one. I mean, it's enough to, I mean, like they said, to hurt someone, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've never held a gun.
Yep.
I've never been really close to a gun, like right in my face.
Right.
And I don't ever want to be that close to a gun. So, yeah, that's just my personal thing. I
But
have
you
a
have
freak out.
but you have no problem with firearms, you know.
No.
Yeah,
If as long as you're responsible, you're not killing people, I'm okay.
I think that goes for I think that goes for anything, babe. As long as you're responsible and not killing anyone.
Not killing people. Well, if burglars come in, many people will kill the burglar. So.
Well, I mean, that's still you being responsible, though. If
Yeah, and I guess that's included in being responsible.
Right.
This is true.
All right. I'm gonna stop the feed here. You all have a great week. Thank you all for coming out.
Yep.
Okay.
The only way I would use a gun is if there's a zombie apocalypse. Bye.
Okay. Wait. Oh, you gonna be like Clementine? You gonna wait until then?
Yep.
Okay. All right. If you want to call me on Skype, you can. I ain't doing anything, but just doing podcast stuff.
I might get on Mumble.
Oh, there's my.
You didn't?
No, I turned it off.
Oh.
I turned it on before
I
I
didn't turn it off.
I turned it on
That would've been funny.
at the end of the show. So,
Okay.
all right. Thank you all for coming out.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Broadcast end.